Welcome back everyone. I kind of wanted to hit on a specific set of iPhones that I actually think deserved better. I think these iPhones really didn't get the best treatment of all time from Apple, and for as much as, they kind of did for Apple's bottom line in terms of how much money they made Apple, they also probably cost Apple a lot of money for a minute. But I think the iPhone 6 series, the 6 and the 6 Plus, probably deserved better from Apple. Now, first of all, these iPhones came out in 2014, and they were some of the most popular iPhones that Apple ever sold. Many people bought them, and many people still actually use them, I'm sure, even though iOS 12 has been unsupported for quite a bit of time. I think Apple knows that this iPhone was probably one of the most impactful iPhones they ever made, even if it did kind of affect their reputation for a little bit of time. So back then, when they first came out, they were pretty big revisions. They brought a bigger display, bigger body, bigger battery life at that time too, which was awesome. But they ended up having this Bendgate issue. Now, what this issue was, basically these iPhones could easily bend. If you put them in like some standard, positions, if you put them in your pocket or something like that, if you actually ended up kind of, putting a little bit of pressure on it, they could actually bend fairly easily. Now, Apple ended up fixing this with the next couple generations of iPhones, but it is very weird that this iPhone, one of the best-selling iPhones of all time, ended up having this issue. And because of that, I think Apple ended up having to make a decision to kind of cut the lifespan of this iPhone a little short. Typically, and Apple's done this before, whenever they have a really good selling iPhone, they will end up supporting it not as long compared to something like their least selling iPhone. So right now we have something like the iPhone 6 that sold extremely well, and then we had something like the iPhone 6s that didn't really sell that well, but Apple has still supported the iPhone 6s for a long period of time. But the iPhone 6, they cut that thing extremely short. It lasted as long as the iPhone 5s. The 5S lasted a long time, but the iPhone 6 could have easily gotten even iOS 15 as of this point, and a lot of the features that did not come on the iPhone 6 probably could have been supported on it for sure, like group FaceTime, for example. So in that sense, probably this iPhone deserved a lot better, especially when it comes down to that software standpoint. For as great of a selling iPhone this was, I feel like Apple could have done a better job. Apple's kind of doing the same thing with the iPhone 10 and 10s right now as well, but that was the first thing that came to mind. Another big thing, Apple is still having some repair programs specifically for the iPhone 6 Plus. Basically, if there's any issues, I think it's like some audio issues or some screen issues, something like that. Basically, they will go ahead and repair your iPhone 6 Plus. And it's almost strange because for as big of a redesign and as big of a change the 6 Plus was specifically, it ended up having one of the worst reputations of all time from Apple. And it was so bad that they had to cut kind of the lineup short because they didn't want to experience any more of those issues. And I think they just kind of wanted to move on. So I think ultimately the iPhone 6 series probably deserved better, especially the fact that they were some of the best selling iPhones Apple has ever made. So I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.